Hey guys, how's everybody doing? We are in Israel right now. We're in Jerusalem. We have shot so many videos, so much footage, and so we're gonna kind of divide up the videos into different sections. This section is gonna be all about the graffiti in Tel Aviv, kind of the graffiti art scene there, and then also the architecture of Tel Aviv. So we're going to talk about the different styles of architecture and some of the graffiti art that you'll see along the way in Tel Aviv. Thank you for joining us. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Show your support. So we'll continue making these videos. I don't want to waste my time videotaping this stuff when I'm on vacation if you're not going to watch it. So like up the video them, share up the video them, tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend, tell your family, tell your church, tell everybody, tell your kids, because the kids, they're into social media and stuff. So tell your kids, tell everybody to support and watch the videos. All right, and we're gonna be bringing you all kinds of good content, so show your support. Thank you. So we're starting our tour now. We already learned that Tel Aviv was started in 1909, and the word Tel Aviv means new spring, like new life. So we're already out of the first part, and this new part we're going to go into started in 1924. So check it out. This is called Eclectic Architecture, which is basically a mixture of Jaffa, Polish,
Totally Tel Aviv. Now,
kind of a mixture.
Let me tell you, the artist had, flashlight, and it's just a reflection of the tree. That's a ficus tree in the center of Tel Aviv, and look at such a huge area today. International style, because it has a few, different lines in it, like Picasso,
It's by a German architect.
At the same time. Now, this school was opened in a very special year,
Bauhaus school.
1919. Let me remind you, just a year. Both sides. Now, sometimes, in order to have a right symmetry, for example, like this one, sometimes.
So I've heard the term Bauhaus before, but apparently it's only artists who have studied in this style can be named Bauhaus. So it's kind of German architecture, and hopefully I'm getting it right, but that's what our tour guide just said. So. And this building was by a German architect.
Tel Aviv was a beautiful answer. Tel Aviv has more than 4,000 visitors.
So apparently Bauhaus architecture is always white. So that's why, because it's easy to clean. So that's why most of Tel Aviv has white buildings. That's interesting. Another thing is, apparently you cannot destroy a Bauhaus building once it's built. So you have to you have to renovate it, and you have to renovate it in the same style. And so the architecture for this space left the exterior of it like that. The son of the original architecture. It's the outside like that, and then just to be creative because he had to leave the outside the same. And then, but inside, he did a whole new space. And I'll show you that now.
Look at the wall, so small. The offices.
This is the pagoda building, Chinese architecture in the middle of Tel Aviv.
Wanted huge building.
So, can you believe in the middle of Tel Aviv, one person owned this house? Millions and millions and millions of dollars. He did a swimming pool up there, and he lives half his life here and half in Sweden. So, that's a lemon tree up there. He has a pool. It's not even mentionable how many millions of dollars this house costs. It's in the center of Tel Aviv. These are eclectic style shutters. Sorry, I'm whispering, but I don't want to disturb the tour. So something interesting about Tel Aviv, there is such a wonderful spirit of invention going on here now. Unfortunately, it's driving the real estate prices up. So it's up 15% just this year alone. But there's a wonderful spirit of invention going on here. So a couple of things. The Waze app was developed by an Israeli inventor. So these are people under 30 years old. So the Waze app was sold for billions of dollars. And then what else? There's some kind of like the automatic car. Not automatic car, but the ones that drive without a driver and not touch anything. That's another invention. And then also there's quite a few, but you know, so when those people come to Tel Aviv, they don't care about money, so it kind of drives up the cost of real estate. But I mean, I think it's great news, you know, that they have a bunch of young inventors coming out of Israel. That's our tour. Don't want to miss it. Okay guys, I'll tell you more as we go along. You like my outfit? Yeah. So I'm gonna walk through Tel Aviv. Lord have mercy. So apparently with the style of houses, it really doesn't matter how it looks outside, it's how you feel inside. That's the spirit of the Bauhaus architecture style.
The pagoda house. I'm here for the people, not the people coming.
Very clean, very simple style.
Kind of a socialist.
This was originally a boys' school back in the day, but now it's a girls' school now. Go girls! Jeremiah the prophet. I think it's David was the last one depicted on the building here.
last year, the stock market of Tel Aviv was the most
Stock market of Tel Aviv, right down there.
Architecture in Odessa, Ukraine.
Ukraine.
Yep. And his final work was to build an opera building in Odessa. So he came to, it was not built, it was just a seminar. And then he came to Israel. Wave of immigrants to Israel in the 20s from Ukraine. And he was going around, he was an architect. He got
So this ended up being the Russian embassy in Tel Aviv previously. Not anymore though. So we're gonna get off this building here soon, but I find it interesting that so originally there was no parking for this building, but they actually lifted up the building in the air and created a parking lot underneath it for 1,000 cars. And you can't even tell by looking at it right now, but yeah, there's a parking structure underneath that fits 1,000 cars. So interesting. Jamaica, you remember them, yeah? But they call them again, I don't remember, but we have them at Jamaica. There's a McDonald's. McDonald's is everywhere, including Israel. So the architect messed up on this building because it's not Bauhaus. It's not in the same style because the shutters are different. So he messed up. So one of the richest guys in Tel Aviv lives in this building right here. So high. So guys, I can't stress enough how healthy people in Tel Aviv are. Like they are biking, walking, riding their scooter everywhere. And the city allows for that. They build sidewalks, bike paths. I mean, people are working out in the streets 24/7. It's crazy. I feel like a fat ass. Excuse my language. But I feel super fat being here because people are healthy, like super healthy. And there are dogs everywhere. If I haven't said that before in one of my other videos, everybody has a dog. It's crazy. Building right here is gorgeous. It's called Eden Gallery, and there's a beautiful piece of art on top, and then all the flowers on the bottom. So gorgeous. So this apparently has the best breakfast in Israel. The same building, gallery building, but it's called the Benedict. So we're definitely going to hit it up while we're here. We're definitely going to check it out.
Definitely.
Oh, you have to make reservations. Okay.
It's not very expensive.
Oh, I thought it would be. No. Okay, great. So these are some of the new soldiers. When they go through their training, they do go to the museums for, to get that cultural knowledge. So these are new troops, new military service. 2 years for girls and boys, or girls is 2 years and boys is 3 years that they have to serve. Yeah, so in Israel, it's mandatory for girls 2 years and boys 3 years. And only the folks that don't have to serve are the Orthodox Jews do not have to serve. But that's a museum that they're going to for cultural education.
Name of the first neighborhood.
Technically, we left the city. We're in the first
families. Names of the families started.
This is the 66 names of the families that started
The first mayor of Tel
first
Aviv
neighborhood in
was
Tel Aviv.
Dizengoff.
Oh, where's that? At the bottom? Oh, that's Dizengoff.
Like a street.
Okay.
There are streets in Israel are named after the places, historical events, every street.
Mayor
So all the streets are named after historical people or events.
a week ago.
So the first mayor of Tel Aviv, his name was Dizengoff, and there's a street named after him. Lots of stuff named after him. But apparently he lived in this building right here. So yeah, obviously having renovations done.
He became the first mayor of Tel Aviv and he built his house here.
Dizengoff. So in the time of Jesus, Israel, the area was called Judea. So Jewish. This history in this area, guys, is so rich. Like I can't. It's just rich. Actually, I don't know. I think it would be something to kind of study the whole history. There's so much. It's deep. It's deep. So this is where the declaration of the State of Israel took place. It's a whole story about 300 people that were invited when the decision was made, and they were told to not say anything, but you know, when it was time, even the Japanese newspaper showed up because, of course, apparently you can't tell a secret to Jewish people. But that's Mayor Dizengoff. I think I've misunderstood the Bauhaus design. I think it's supposed to be not too symmetrical. Y'all forgive me. I don't know. I'm listening. You can comment and correct me on anything in the comments because you know, I'm not an expert. I'm just learning. But yeah, just make any corrections that you need to in the comments. So, yeah. Blah, blah, blah.
Tel Aviv, you see.
Nahum Gutman is the name of the artist for
It's
this.
a building that I built with a menorah on top of it. Can you see it? With a menorah. That's Rothschild Boulevard. To its slopes, you can see a horse. We've seen the horse. Okay, can you see it? The horse. The middle. Yeah. In the middle to the right. You did. Did you? There is a red horse. Yes.
I see, right.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. But that's a donkey.
Fascinated by the umbrella.
He was a doctor, but anyhow, that's Tel Aviv. And these are two biblical stories connected with Jaffa Tel Aviv. On the right side, you see the wood, which was brought from Lebanon.
Wood was bought from Lebanon
Jerusalem.
to
It was brought
build the temple in
Lebanon
Jerusalem.
to Jaffa.
To Jaffa.
The huge and then here, who is it? Swallowed by a big fish. Jonah.
Jonah.
With what puppet? Remember he was going to the sea, and he was swallowed by the big fish.
We sat down and we wept when we remember Zion.
Where is Zion? That's Jerusalem.
Jerusalem was
We are
Zion.
realistic because Zion
those days.
is one of the 70 names of Jerusalem.
Oh, Zion is one of the 70
and
names of
I love
Jerusalem.
this the most.
Actually,
That's
Tel Aviv is in the
Victoria.
Bible.
The declaration of whose name was Golda Meir.
They're all the ministers of the state, and that's
She's
Ben
not here.
Gurion in the middle.
That's because the artist was the mayor. Think about it.
Also, the only lady prime minister is also depicted there. The new modern Xeristic. She said we're gonna go upstairs.
That's the beautiful small neighborhood of Tel Aviv, 1909, 1910. That's it. That's 66 families.
Wow.
We are here. This was a school which was destroyed to build this monster. Definitely.
Wow.
The most beautiful building around. And oh, sorry. Ceilings. What is it for? This red part of it. The way it's built. What is it for? Against snow.
Oh, to deflect this.
You know when was the last time Tel Aviv had snow? 1951.
Wow.
So it was definitely built by someone who's coming from a rural area.
You are smart, my friend.
So this is an original street lamp from 1910 from the city of Tel Aviv. The original one.
Maya.
We are
Yeah,
in
you're German.
Shalom
You're German. I'm
Towers
German, I'm
right
Polish.
now.
Shalom
This
with
is
you.
a replica of the entire
And this is a beautiful small
Tel Aviv.
neighborhood of Tel Aviv.
That's Jaffa.
The beginning of Tel Aviv, that's
Jaffa.
it.
The
Look how
hotels.
big it became. And
Jaffa would be to the left.
Rothschild Boulevard.
And then the beaches,
And you see what else? The
hotels.
white building there?
And that white
This is the
building,
municipality of Tel Aviv. The big white building there.
municipality of Tel Aviv.
Why no special pictures here? What is it? What did it used to be? It was a military basis.
Oh,
Hakiria.
those were military bases there.
It's a beautiful Sarona. The beautiful neighborhood. The
Saona.
commercial area. It's a beautiful area. Sarona.
Saona neighborhood now.
Renovated. It's a new area. Akiva Arivai.
Akiva Arivais. He was the person that started Tel Aviv, but Dizengoff got the credit because his name was more popular. This guy was quiet about it, so he didn't get the credit.
Of the school.
Poor thing. This is what the original building looked like, but they broke it down and built the building we're standing in now, which is a monster building.
He's only 70, almost 4 years. Wednesday. That's the last week.
She's in theater.
All the
So this is called the thermometer. It's usually in the middle of the hallway. If it's too hot, they open it. If it's too cold, they close it. It's pretty interesting. Nice. Building there. Art gallery in there.
It's called the Pantry House.
A whole bunch of menorahs in this
Look on
building.
both sides of the pantry. You see another 6 candles.
Can you identify them?
One menorah, so it's the second one. Then go to the terrace
Another one
up
there.
One menorah, 2 menorahs, 3 menorahs. Then 1 menorah, 2
Terrace.
menorahs, 3 menorahs.
Oh,
Just count them. As many as you want.
how many
count the
menorahs
Star
can you
Davids.
spot?
You see down here too. One there, one
Star
there,
David.
and two up there.
Two up
On
there.
top of the pantry, you see? So eclectic style building, built in 1924, as most of the buildings in this area, by a Polish person. There came a group of young people who wanted, we're in the center of Tel Aviv, who wanted to open pubs. And it was very cheap. So where else could it be better? So they bought more pubs. But there was a huge problem because it was all people. Nobody wanted
Noise.
So the municipality of Tel Aviv decided to change the street, and they started evacuating.
Sorry. This is actually the oldest neighborhood in Tel Aviv, the Yemenite neighborhood, Yemenite Quarters. So she was saying that, you don't talk about it, it didn't happen. So you probably won't hear
As
this.
one whole
This is
building
what it
20
is.
years ago.
The old Yemenite
Future, Tel Aviv is getting
community.
bigger and bigger. And this is, you see, most of the houses are.
All the streets in the Yemenite Quarters are named after Yemenite rabbi. What's the plural of rabbi? Is it rabbis? I think it's rabbi. Tell me in the comments. Look the pigeon. Starting the graffiti tour.
This is the source of the name. Now it's a huge neighborhood. Paintings. Were they punished? No.
So this graffiti is in an area of Tel Aviv called Florentine. So the mayor saw that a lot of people were doing graffiti, and so they gave them a space in Florentine to do the graffiti. So if they do graffiti anywhere else, they'll be punished. It's illegal. But in this area, it's okay.
Against the authorities.
Tired, y'all.
But
Yalla. Let's go to the graffiti village, Florentino, or Florentine. That's a hum shop. It's a hand. It needs to be up to God with the evil eye. You're not supposed to paint on top of an existing
you see high paintings
painting.
to the top of the building.
So, I hear reggae playing in that shop over there. I've actually heard Bob Marley playing in other places. They're playing that song, not Bob Marley, but they're playing another song in that shop. The my murderer. Hey. Remember who's singing? Graffiti tour.
The graffitis, and he is the owner of the shop.
Two eyes. You probably can't see it in this video.
Look at those eyes. We see a lot of them around. Did you see them? We'll see them later. I want you to see this from this place.
Kitty.
She's going to show us. Come on. Which means they are interpreting the Bible as they want. It's the same in Judaism, Christianity, Islam.
Basically, I love
all
God, but I hate
the
religion.
Religions. Yeah. Everyone turned caught in Russia, in Moscow, with a few grams of heroin.
Cannabis.
Cannabis?
Cannabis.
Yeah, cannabis.
Weed.
Weed.
Like
yeah.
2 grams of marijuana or something.
Yeah.
Like a very little amount.
Yeah, very small amount of. And she was caught, and she was in jail, and it was in the time of elections, and it was a big noise in Israel. Everybody was talking about this girl. Why don't we save her? Why don't we? And we had a prime minister. His name was Benjamin Netanyahu. You know him? Do you know the name? Do you know the name? Do you know the name? And he was in a tour in Europe. And he took his plane and he went to Moscow and he brought him to Israel.
He did? That's good.
Oh, the boy, guys. Who is the goy? Goy. You know who is the goy? איך מתרגמים גוי?
Non-Jewish.
An international word. Please stop jumping from every message. It's no longer from him. You understand? A break of a love story and heartbreak.
Babushka. Russian puppet, one inside the other.
Did they use it?
Yeah.
Didn't they use the word Jewish?
They did both.
Both. Both.
Yeah, but
Themselves in different meanings. In, you know, they have symbols or just titles or whatever, not their true meaning. This is very typical. Oh. You and me, because God is love itself. No condition, no guilt, no fear, And there is the time which does not move ever, and the life that we pass by. It's from the book of Daniel, the biblical, it's a biblical book. It's from outside of the center of the Bible. It's not in the Bible that we use. The Old Testament, it's not a part of it, but it's an external extension.
Yes.
Now the car is gonna come
active
and
art.
gonna stop it, but it's okay.
Wow.
Yeah. Opinion, what does it look to you? What does it look? It's a historical political picture. Historical political picture. It is? No. Founding.
I think that you saw it enough.
Lexi.
That is new. I hated whoever did it. That's against the street law. Against it. It's assassination of Yitzhak Rabin. Okay? It's in the center, Yitzhak Rabin with the arrow on top of it. אתה רואה? And then to the right, that's the person who killed him, Yigal Amir. This is and the name of the artist, we can see the name of the artist is Einstein. You see it's written in Hebrew. This is the artist who made it.
At this point, I am drained. So tired. But we're going to the smallest gallery on earth. So, let's see. So this says my
Go to
father and my
vote,
father are the best in
And
the world.
we'll take you by our car. We'll take you. You know him?
Moshe Dayan.
Yeah, that's Moshe Dayan. He was one of the leaders of Israel. I mean, mainly of the army. And this is from here. That's the
Smallest
smallest
gallery.
gallery on earth. It's written tiny gallery. They change their exhibitions every now and then. I like it so much. It's an amazing gallery. You can see here almost every 2 weeks something else. Look at this beautiful drawing. And you see the name of the art? You see? That's so cool. So true. It's so true all over the world. This sentence, you see? And it's written. Those who were refugees, who were
Yeah. Jimi
the
Hendrix.
black person in the middle is Jean-Michel Basquiat. You know he was a graffiti, a painter.
We have Amy Winehouse, Kurt Cobain, Basquiat. I don't know how you pronounce his name, but he's a African American artist from New York, I think. Jimi Hendrix. So neat.
Pop it up there. How did he do it? This Mr. Kislev.
The artist's name is Kislev. A crane. Listen, some of this art is political, so this is art, you know. Don't be stupid in the comments. It's obviously, especially graffiti art, is gonna reflect politics and stuff. So, like I think, so that says that Israel is a, I don't know what occupation. I don't know what it means, but it's political. So Hopefully people are able to differentiate between art and politics. I'm into art, so I don't even understand the politics. And some more eyes. Kislev, who did the last mural of all the artists that died before the age of 27. His sister did that art up there with the two eyes. Upside down, it should be facing up.
There's a guy looking out from our inside thing. Who you? What? God? What does it say?
So this school is an Arab and Jewish school together, which is highly unusual. Apparently it's a really good school though. American German neighborhood. So basically the group of Americans and Germans were convinced to come here to prepare the place because the Messiah was coming. Interesting. So people have been following religious fanatics for ages. So they packed up and moved here because they were told the Messiah was coming and they had to prepare the place. Lord have mercy.
This birthwriter which come to Israel. A lot of them come to this part. They buy the paints, and they paint all over.
Okay.
This was the last time it was painted. It was exactly before COVID. Exactly before COVID. Now they came back.
The blue house with the white shutter on the door.
With a white shut in another day. I was here with another person. My heart was choking. Maria. Who did you write it to?
It's been a long day. We're headed back to the hotel. So guys, it was a beautiful day today. We got to see some architecture. We had a tour of the graffiti art. And I wanted to end the day kind of dipping in the Mediterranean. sea. However, I'm so tired. So, like, super tired. So, I just decided to come up to the rooftop of the hotel. Well, got home, took a shower, came up to the rooftop of the hotel we're staying at, and we're gonna just take in the sunset and just call it a day. Thank you guys for coming along with me on this tour of urban Tel Aviv. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'm ready to relax. So let me share the sunset with you.